I can't believe that you came into my life. You made me feel again, now it's my turn. You say you've always been a little bit shy, but I can put an end to your fears. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you?
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. Either way, I'm very excited to have you here on my channel today. I hope you are all doing well, and I hope you're ready for some serious cleaning motivation, because we are going to be doing so much cleaning, decluttering, and organizing in today's video. I'm very excited to share it with you guys. I hope you love it. If you do, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. That really helps out my channel. Also, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Turn the bell notification on. The little button is right beside the subscribe button, and that will notify you every time I post a brand new video. That way you never miss out on any of my content. But let's get started. I'm starting off by clearing off all of the countertops and putting everything back where it belongs.
Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you? Don't be afraid, just let go of your fears, 'cause you know you can do.
Now I'm moving on to the dishes. It's very rare that we don't have dishes in this house. We usually have a mountain in the sink, just like I do right here. So I'm gonna start loading all of these up so that I can get the dishwasher going.
Music begin. I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you? Slow it down. Dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth it. Slow it down. Dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth it. I never left a stone unturned, trying to find some love in this crazy world. I feel like I was never hurt. All I wanted was to be loved. All I wanted was to be loved. Still yours if you want. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth it. Slow it down. Still yours if you want the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth it.
Once I got the dishwasher loaded up, I was left with a few things that I needed to hand wash. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that now so that I can have the sink completely cleared out.
What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. listen to me as I say.
The dishes are finally done, so I'm going to dry these off and put everything away so that we can move on to wiping down the countertops. Now it's time to wipe off the countertops, but it's a new year and I'm going to be sharing some new cleaning products with you guys that I think you will absolutely love. These are by the brand BLUELAND, and what's so amazing is you buy the bottle once and you refill it forever with their zero waste cleaning tablets. I have their Clean Essentials kit, which includes 4 reusable bottles and plastic-free refills. To get started with your cleaning products, it's very simple. All you have to do is fill your forever bottle with hot or warm water, drop in your cleaning or soap tablet and let it fully dissolve, and then you're ready to clean. There's no shaking or stirring required. In the Clean Essentials kit, you get a multi-surface cleaner, a bathroom cleaner, a glass and mirror cleaner, and a foaming hand soap. An estimated 5 billion plastic hand soap and cleaning bottles are thrown away each year. BLUELAND products have helped to eliminate over 1 billion single-use plastic bottles from landfills and oceans since 2019. I have really been enjoying using these BLUELAND products in my home, and they've also inspired me to be more minimal with my cleaning products, so hopefully in return that will help me to reduce my own amount of waste. Right now, you can get 20% off your first order when you go to blueland.com/Melina. I will have it linked in the description box below, so definitely make sure to check it out. Again, that's blueland.com/Melina. Thank you so much to BLUELAND for sponsoring this video.
Stare at your window, hoping that you'll come up with some words to say. That's not okay. When you feel like you're fed up with heartbreak, and you know that you can't take another day. Well, that's not okay.
is now the next morning, and like I was saying before, I really want to start being more minimal with my cleaning products. I only want to have products that I'm actually going to use, and I want my spaces to be less cluttered and just easier to find what I need. As you can see here, under my sink was an absolute disaster. The problem is I love trying out new cleaning products because I'm constantly cleaning for my family, but also this is my job. So I really like to try out new stuff and share with you guys things that I really love. But the problem is I generally try out all these new products, and most of the time I just don't really like them better than what I have. And so I end up just throwing them under my sink, and they sit under here forever, and it results in a mess like this. So I'm going to declutter everything in this cabinet. I'm going to go through every single product. I'm going to get rid of anything that I don't use and that I know I won't use, and I'm only going to keep the products that I actually use. That way I can organize everything really nice under here, and I can easily find what I need whenever I get ready to use it. A lot of these products were almost empty, so I got rid of them if that was the case. But as far as the products that still had quite a bit in them, don't worry, I didn't waste them. I got a pile together to give to my sister. I actually texted her while I was going through all of this, and I was like, hey, I have some cleaning products. Do you want them before I pass them along to someone else? And she said yes. So I got rid of pretty much everything under there, and I'm going to be replacing it with my BLUELAND products because they have pretty much everything that I need within those 3 products, but I'm wiping out the cabinet down here so that I can start organizing everything to go back in it. I purchased these stackable acrylic drawers on Amazon, as well as a couple of Lazy Susans. I thought this would be a really great way to utilize the space under the sink, and also a great way to organize everything. So I'm going to get these set up and ready to start filling with all of my products. These drawers not only came in this size, but also a size that was a little bit smaller as well. I'll make sure to have them as well as these Lazy Susans linked in the description box below for anyone who's interested. Now I'm going to start filling the containers with a lot of my everyday products that I use in the kitchen.
Summer's gone, I'm latching on. Don't even know your name, but you're still in my head. Underneath rays of gold, your body oh so close. No, I can't forget, no.
I purchased all of these items on Amazon as well, and the sponges were a really great deal, so I'll make sure to have all of this linked below as well.
You didn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, 'cause you're the end of the rainbow. And the music was so loud, didn't catch your name over this crowd. Girl, you should wear a name tag, 'cause all I wanna do is to know your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, that's the only way that I get your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, it's too important to be your name. People go insane when you walk by. Girl, you should wear a name tag.
Now that I have everything stocked, it's time to label the containers. I know it's not necessary to label clear containers. You can obviously see what's inside of them, but I think labeling things just gives it the perfect touch and just really finishes everything off.
Girl, you should wear a name tag, 'cause all I wanna do is to know your name.
To make the labels, I'm using my Cricut Joy. You guys know, if you have been around here for a while, that I am obsessed with this thing. I've used it so much on my channel. You can definitely find a lot of videos where I go into further detail about it, but I always have it linked below for y'all. It's very easy to use and I am obsessed with this thing.
Girl, you should wear a name tag.
I'm in love with all your lights and your colors. I'm in love with all your nights. But you've kept me far away from my focus, and to my heart I cannot lie. Stars, made of stars, up above, made to fall. Stars, counting stars, and they guide me through the dark. Lonely days left in despair, air is getting heavy.
Now I'm going to clean up the mess that I made really quickly, and then I'm going to start placing and organizing everything underneath the sink.
Green and filled with bliss, life is so much more than this. So where do you go when nothing's like home? I'm going for the gold, turning off the cruise control and take the long way home. Moving on was never harder with knowledge of all the things I leave behind. I got a new friend in my life that is perfect, and you're no longer on my mind. Sun, warming sun, and my life's just begun. Sun, under the sun, I'll be fine and you'll be gone when nothing's like home. I'm going for the gold, turning off the cruise control and take the long way home. Only days left in despair, air is getting heavier, but I do my best to breathe.
Now it's time to tackle the next out of control space in my kitchen, and that is our spices. So you can see here, everything's just thrown in there. We have to dig for what we're looking for. It's a nightmare. So I have finally decided to organize my spices, and I could not be more excited about it.
I'm going for the gold.
I purchased these spice organizers or spice jars on Amazon, and they were actually very affordable and came with a lot. So they all look like this. It's just a glass jar with a silver lid. They do have the little plastic piece on there that you can either remove or leave on there. And now I'm just going to take them all out and wash them. I was actually about to leave to go pick up my boys from school, but I wanted to get these washed. That way they could be drying while I was gone. So I'm taking everything out. I'm going to give them a good wash, and then I will come back from picking the boys up and get started on the organizing.
Thought I was a man of my own.
The spice jars also come with these labels. You could either do these white ones that go on the outside of the jar, or these round ones that go on top of the lids, which is what I chose to use. But then they also come with blank labels and a chalk pen so that you can write anything on there that might not be listed already.
locked up in your dome. You know I fight for you. What do I? Every time you call my name, what do I? What do I? You're whipping me into madness. I try to lay low, but I can never stay away from you. What do I? What do I? What do I? We can't stop it, so I keep on rolling in silence. So I keep on rolling in silence. I find myself apologizing when you've started it. Why? Under a spell, I really wonder how did it come to this. Go see my friends, but then I realize they're all your friends. Is this who I am? You see me running around in circles, feeling so sweet, but should it be like this? I'm loving the heat, I think I'm losing it.
I'm back from picking up the boys now, and it is time to tackle this messy cabinet. So to start things off, I'm just pulling everything out of the cabinet, and then I will start filling up all the jars.
To madness, I try to lay low, but I can never stay away from you. What do I? What do I? What do I? We can't stop it.
The spice organizing kit did come with this little funnel. I'm not gonna lie, it was not the most cooperative funnel that I've ever used. You kind of had to really work with it to get the stuff out of there, but I did try it with and without the funnel, and it definitely was a little bit easier with it, so I just did the best that I could, but it does work, it's just not the best.
Maybe I need therapy, yeah. Red carpet for you. Let me hold your bag. I'll carry your shoes. I think I've lost it. What do I? Every time you call my name, what do I? What do I? You're whipping me into madness. I try to lay low, but I can never stay away from you. What do I? What do I? What do I? We can't stop.
I loved the idea of putting the labels on top of the lids. That way, whenever I open up the drawer, I'm looking down at the top of all of the jars, and I will easily be able to find exactly what I'm looking for.
Keep on living in silence. What do I? What do I? What do I? What do I? Maybe I should keep rolling in silence.
Watch me under the light, so keep me in your sight, 'cause I can do this all night. You can call it what you want, I got something else in mind. Oh, if it's you I've been waiting for, I better make it worth my time.
My boys really wanted to help me out with the spices and try it out, so here I'm letting Gaines, and then next you'll see Mason do one as well. Gaines is actually sitting with me right now while I do this voiceover. Do you want to say something to them, Gaines?
Yeah.
What?
Peace.
Peace! Can you say thanks for watching?
Thanks for watching.
What you need, if you stay with me, I love you in the dark. So shine on, don't lose your spark. Show me what you got. Let your colors burn. Let your colors burn now. Let your colors burn now. I love you in the dark. I'm waiting in the dark, where I can see you so clear. All we got is here and now. So give it all you got. Don't you pay them any mind. Close your eyes, follow the sound. Keep it coming through the night. We don't need to slow down. Take it
could not be more happy with how this turned out. Everything is so much easier to find with the labels on top. It all looks so cohesive and organized. I put this off for so long and I'm so happy that I finally did it.
I would do anything just to get you back again. I would do anything at all. I know I'm not innocent, and you deserve a better man. But let me just hold your hand once more.
This is my boys' bathroom and I wanted to do a quick clean in here. I'm gonna wipe down the mirrors, wipe off the countertops, and clean up their sinks.
Show you what I'm all about. Make up for what we lost. Tonight is the night that we're gonna fall in love.
To clean the mirrors, I'm using the BLUELAND glass and mirror cleaner.
I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin. 'Cause we're still sleeping in my head. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin. 'Cause we're still sleeping in my head.
To clean the sinks, I'm using the BLUELAND bathroom cleaner as well as my little Rubbermaid spin brush.
There's a new part of me, a part I want you to see. You haven't seen the best of me, I know. You can try to fool yourself, like you love somebody else, but you and him will never feel the way we do. I wanna take you out. Show you what I'm all about. Make up for what we lost. Tonight is the night that we're gonna fall in love. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what.
I'm using the BLUELAND multi-surface cleaner for their countertops.
Still sleeping in my head. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin. 'Cause we're still sleeping in my head.
I really hope y'all enjoyed all of the cleaning and organizing and decluttering in this video and that it gave you tons of motivation. Please make sure to give it a thumbs up if it did. Also make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. But the video's not over yet. Now I'm going to share with you all how we make our white chicken chili as well as peach cobbler after this. These are all of the ingredients that you'll need, but I'll go through everything one by one. To start things off, you're gonna cut up or dice up a yellow onion. I just chopped mine into large pieces and tossed it into my little food processor. It makes things so much easier. We cook our soup in an Instant Pot, but you could also do this in a crock pot or a regular pot on the stove as well. It would obviously just take a little bit longer. But I just added a little bit of olive oil to my Instant Pot and turn on the saute mode. Now I'm adding in the onions, some cumin, cayenne pepper, paprika, and also some oregano leaves. I added a little bit of salt and pepper as well, but don't worry about the measurements. I will have the exact recipe that I followed linked in the description box below. After you saute the onion for a little bit, you can add the rest of your ingredients. The recipe called for 4 cans of beans, but I felt like that was a lot, so we went with 3. And then we're also adding a can of corn. Next, you're going to need 2 small jars of chopped green chilies as well as 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. The recipe called for 6 cups of chicken broth, so we got the reduced sodium kind in these large cartons, and I used 1.5 cartons. Now you add in 2 chicken breasts into the Instant Pot, give everything a good stir, turn your lid to sealed, and then you're gonna set it for 30 to 35 minutes on the pressure cook mode. So simple, but so good. I always like to make a batch of Jiffy corn muffins to go with our soup. A lot of times I'll put jalapenos and cheese in the muffins as well, but I didn't do that tonight since we're having jalapenos and cheese in our soup. Once the soup is finished cooking, you're gonna release all of the steam and then take the lid off. We like to put our chicken in the KitchenAid mixer and shred it. It's just a really easy way to do it, but you could definitely shred it with a fork if you prefer that. Once the chicken is shredded, you add it back in the soup and you are ready to enjoy. This would also be delicious if you added cream cheese in at this point and let it melt. We didn't have any, but we've done it before and it's delicious as well. We topped our soup with avocado, cilantro, jalapenos, sour cream, and a little bit of cheese. It's also really good with lime juice in it. Now I'm going to share how to make really easy peach cobbler. First thing you're going to do is melt 1 stick of butter and pour it into a 13x9 baking dish. Then in a separate bowl, you're going to do 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of flour, as well as 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder and a little bit of salt. You're going to add the juice of a 29-ounce can of peaches to the mixture. Then you're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now pour 1 cup of milk into the mixture, mix it all up, and you're going to pour that straight into the butter of the baking dish. Now you're going to place the sliced peaches directly on top of the mixture, but make sure that you don't mix anything up. Bake it in the oven on 350 for about 60 minutes or until golden. This is what it looks like finished. It's so good with ice cream. Make sure to tag me if you try it.